my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super well, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't go no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready.
Yeah. Please out. Yo, man. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on me, camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 2 twin on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Let me switch the flow, just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a pick in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On our pack, this ain't, I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are 2 such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewart for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
We've set it down from 37.
Come on, set, ready, ready.
So read here, and this is Dobbins. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here we go, set.
Going to the ground again on first. Giving fiber on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This time it's a passing play. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. 1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Working from the gun, Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
3rd and long for him here. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Giants get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Ready.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Set.
Dobbins gets it off the option. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Okay,
So
right.
a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Third down, here's Williams. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Here we go. Fourth down with Williams. He puts some juice on it. They connect on the deep shot. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. With a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Broncos 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Check, huh?
Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big plays. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set, cut.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Ready, ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Pass it down close. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Right
At the Broncos' 2-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And this is going to fall incomplete. We made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Working now from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Giants
When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time, and this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Williams to throw on first. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He'll throw it. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Giants are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Giants will take over beyond their own 40.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth gate down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, the 3rd interception, and he is killing his team.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Drive starts with an option, right side. Hit right at the line, and that is where he is stopped. So no gain on 1st down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Flushed out of the pocket. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. They're 2nd and 11. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And the defender comes away with it. Jahan Campbell makes the play. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. From his end zone, Williams. It's caught left side by Hill. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Williams sets a pass. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck on the look to his back. And it's going to be 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
To throw, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And once again, they can't connect. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does. I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there, well...
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have likely locked up the win right there. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
What is on?
Running back sent in motion. 2nd down, looking for options. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead.
Broncos 7. Anderson to kick
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Throw left side, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking from the gun, Williams sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
14.
ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Broncos will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did.
These motherfuckers are on a hope and a prayer.
Finds a way to deliver.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
Broncos 21.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out swinging. They did everything they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy of that end zone. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Giants 1st down.
Ready. Quick. Yellow. Hut.
Dobbins will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work and really not...
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything. Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built when what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Cold plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun in pain, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouted, he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the dub.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Play action here. Mahomes. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we could feel it all the way up here in the booth.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
First down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he will get into the end zone. Marshawn Lynch. Touchdown, San Francisco. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye is J.K. Dobbins. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Come on, yellow. Hut.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It will be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready, set. Slice, 90, red, yellow. Set. Blue, 32. Zoom, black. Ready.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will go all the way. Alvin Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Kittle is the man in motion. His drive will start on the ground.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Kittle is the man in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Whoa. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. Into space. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown, 49ers. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Panthers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Cut.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. First down away to 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll take it on in. Rob Gronkowski. Touchdown, Carolina.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Right back to him on 1st down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Kittle is the man in motion. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
The motion man is Johnson. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Pass caught right side by Gronkowski. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Francisco. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Blake, considering how this offense has played the first couple of possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's deep to the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rob Gronkowski. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Panthers make a first down 10 as they're on the 26-yard line.
62. Strike. Set. Ready. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
16 at the 20-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready. Cut.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. Now he'll air one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. That's the Hall of Famer, Darrelle Revis. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game.
Come on, set.
Here's Dobbins. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
Ready,
2nd and inches.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Okay, right.
That's good for our Panthers. First
Set,
down.
Set, go.
A run with Dobbins. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Byron Murphy there on the stop. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Here we go. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 11-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Rob Gronkowski. Touchdown, Carolina. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a foul. From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4. The tight end going in motion to the left. On 2nd down, they'll run. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distance instances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. And he's going to have a Niners first down. And that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49er.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Dante Fowler there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Kittle is the man in motion. Now give on the ground, and he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another try, 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Putting the tight end in motion. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Good pick up there. He goes horizontal at the end, trying to maximize the game. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before third down. to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Yellow! They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, 49ers. The extra point is good, and the 49ers go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts at the 13. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Yep, Eagle blue. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going for it all. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 52 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And it's a touchdown. They had gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's 1st down. They go play action with Mahomes. Down the field, it's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll run here. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Now on 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down.
Big-time throw there. Sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute. All they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can. Send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
This is 1st and 10. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now timeout call. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. This might be one final heave to the end zone. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime.
Man, that's just a tough one to swallow. You've got a chance to win the game right here at the end of regulation. But after that costly miss, they're going to see if they can pull this one out, but in overtime.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. A reminder, the rules now are in line with the regular season with one large difference. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. There's a defensive score. It's game over. All replay challenges come from upstairs. The one difference in the playoffs, we play as long as we need to determine a winner. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. This one on target for Johnson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And the 49er, 1st down.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. Room to run inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Marshawn Lynch. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 35, Panthers 28.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. They'll get across the 20, mark them down to the 23-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready! Striker! Here we go! Here we go! Ray, 38. Black shot.
Now a 1st throw here in overtime. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
This throw left side is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a 1st down.
34-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
On the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Fakes the handoff and keeps it to himself. with good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
Watch out now.
First and 10.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the left side, caught by Gronk. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Red,
Brings
cycle,
up second
set.
and goal.
Throwing now from the gun. And they have done it. Matching touchdowns here in OT. And now they'll have a chance to win with a 2-point conversion.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
2-point conversion.
Black Ultra. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That is hot. The risk pays off. They come back to win it by 1 here in overtime. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop.
What's up? I was in a game. Yeah, I was in a game. That's why it took so long. I just beat 3 people.